I was searching. I was an abandoned child, and I grew up with my grandmother who had challenges of her own, and it so happens that friends that I had sort of, I've been to peer pressure, and that's how I got pregnant with the first one. My grandmother, she was disappointed, and the community didn't think much of me anyway, because I was treated as an outcast in that era. If you don't have certain amenities, certain things and persons attached to you, persons treat you as an outcast, you are not good enough for their company. My mother have 13 of us. One died, 12 of us alive, but we grew apart. She had her challenges in life, and she didn't know how to show us love, and she didn't know how to keep us, because her mother actually treated her bad, and so she didn't know how to really relate to us. At that point in time, it was a bit, difficult and sad. But after growing up and experiencing challenges of my own, I could forgive her for abandoning me, because I understand what she was going through. Actually, so when I try to remember those days, the pain, the shame, because how my life started out wasn't my ambition. And this interview, if it can help somebody to understand, it would have been well worth it. I question God, why am I alive? Why nobody loved me? Why I have to struggle so hard, knowing that deep down I had an ambition to make somebody of myself. But to tell you the truth, I would never want to go back to such a state. But I don't regret it. The struggles helped me to grow stronger. And I think my determination to survive and to be there for my children, as my parents wasn't there for me. And 2 of them is abroad now, and 3 is here. 2 lives with me, the last 2 live with me. But wanting to be a better parent to them than I have ever received from my own parent helped me to be strong. I sweep the road. Believe me, you wouldn't like to know how I really sweep that road, because I felt ashamed for anybody to be seeing me sweeping road. But I tell myself that it needs to be done for the sake of my children, and I put that pride aside, and I take on that task. That when I asked for that job, the person who was in charge look at me and tell me, no, I can't manage, because I was I was smaller than this. The person said, I can't manage. And I said to the person, listen, never you underestimate a person's ability until you see them perform. And because of that, he gave me the hardest road to sweep. Marcus Garvey Drive from Sardine Factory, you remember Sardine Factory? Right there, straight out to Port Royal Street, past the Craft Market go out. And I had to sweep that road both sides and get every son off that road. And when I did it, then my children, early in the morning, we get up. Anything could have happened to us, but we were determined to go out there and do it. And we went and we did it. That's when I was leaving that job, the man never wanted me to leave, because he couldn't believe that I had done it. I want to tell you, we got through some dangerous situation on those roads, because I can recall at a time where they had a war between Matches Lane and Tivoli Garden, and we came through some men with high-powered weapons and so forth. And you know, anything could have happened to us because things happen to other person after we passed them. Actually, all I can say is that by the grace of God I live, not more.